Hi guys, today I thought I would do a short little video clip on explaining how the Dewdrop Diffuser works and how to properly clean your Dewdrop Diffuser. So when you get the Dewdrop Diffuser in the mail, it'll come in a very pretty purple box and you just take it out, and then it also comes with a little manual that tells you what all the pieces are, how to clean it. The cleaning instructions are on page 8 of the manual, if you can see that, and that'll just explain how to clean it. This manual will also tell you all the parts and pieces and how to properly work it. So when you take your diffuser out, it comes in 4 parts. You have the wall outlet, you have top 1, top 2, and then the bottom. So I'm going to go over a few of the parts with you real quick. This red line, that's the water fill line. So when you pour water in here, you don't want to go above that red line. You want to have the water under that red line or right at that red line. And then if you look in your manual, it'll tell you the max amount of drops, essential oil drops. I think it lists 8. So you don't ever want to put more than 8 drops of essential oil in there. Another thing to remember is when you're running your Dewdrop Diffuser, this is the intake fan and you never want to cover this up. How this diffuser works is it gets air sucked up in this fan, and then the ultrasonic plate there in the middle vibrates really fast, and that's how the diffuser works. So you never want to lay your diffuser on a pillow or a blanket to block this. You always want to keep it on a flat surface so air can get underneath of it. Another great thing to remember is the diffuser will run, this dewdrop will run for about 4 hours. And after the 4 hours, it'll just automatically cut off. And when you're ready to diffuse again and put more water and oil, you'll take off the lids, and you'll notice that after every time, there will still be a little bit of water residue in there. So you just dump it out and then restart. But when you dump it out, whenever you dump out water from in here, this is the ventilation hole, if you can see that. Kind of a glare. That's the ventilation hole. You never want to dump out the water that way because you never want to get water in that ventilation hole. It'll mess up your diffuser. So whenever you're dumping out the remaining water, you want to dump it out opposite of that. So that's how it works. And now I'm going to go over how to clean it. It's recommended clean it after every use, but I understand that life happens and you probably just go, diffuse, and don't always get to cleaning it after every use. I know I do. So when I'm ready to clean it, I'll take the top 1 off and then top 2 off, and I usually keep them separated and let them air dry as much as I can. And then I'll always take water in here, swish it around, and then dump it out just to kind of give it a quick rinse. So a great thing to remember when you go to clean your diffuser is don't use anything hard or abrasive. So I would shy away from using paper towels or napkins because you do not want to scrape that ultrasonic plate. That is very important. So I would recommend using something soft like tissues or Q-tips. So you're also going to need some rubbing alcohol. So I got my Q-tips, my tissues, and my rubbing alcohol. So say you just diffused and you're all done. And so you're going to dump out the remaining portion of the water, opposite side of the ventilation hole, and then you're going to take a tissue and then just wipe all around, and then wipe on the edges, and just wiping it. So you can see mine was dirty. I don't know if you can see that. But just wipe all the edges, and then when you get to the ultrasonic plate, just be very gentle and very careful. And then you can also clean the top. I don't know if you can see, but my top is pretty dirty. So just take your tissue and just wipe it around. Get all the water out. And then so once you get all the water dry, then you want to take your Q-tip and you want to put a little bit of the rubbing alcohol on the Q-tip. Whoops. And then you're going to take the Q-tip and you're just going to rub it around the ultrasonic plate. Just very gentle, just around it, just to keep that little sucker clean. And then what I also do is with the small Q-tip, I can reach inside those crevices. So I'm just going to scoop all around here and get really good in that, where that max fill line is. And just squeeze in those little spaces. And then I'm going to add some more rubbing alcohol. And then I'm going to do that to the same thing up at the top. And try to get as much as I can out of here in the little crease. And then you can also go from this side and stick your little Q-tip in there and go like that. And then in this little hole as well. Just do the best you can, just get it clean. It's easier if you clean it after every use and keep up with it, but like I said, it doesn't always happen. And then that is it. Just a simple wipe through with a soft material, rubbing alcohol if it's really bad with a Q-tip to get in all those little creases. And then when you're ready to diffuse again, fill up to that red line, put your drops in there, no more than 8, and then cap 1, cap 2, and then press start. And that's it. Oh, but never diffuse without this cap. This cap has all the little filters. So just never diffuse without it. It'll mess up your diffuser. So make sure you have both caps on. And then this Dewdrop's diffuser only has one setting. So you just press the button. Both the light and the steam will come, and the diffusing air will come out. And if you don't want the light on, like if it's nighttime and you don't want the light, just press it again and the light will cut off. And then if you're all done, if you want to cut off the diffuser early, just press it again. You just have to press it 3 times. And that's it. That's the Dewdrop Diffuser. Have a great day, guys. Bye.